Hi, welcome to the channel. In this video we're going to be changing some brake pads on this car. Obviously you need to jack it up and take the wheel off. Make sure it's not going to drop. And undo this 12mm bolt here. Then when you've undone that, the caliper will lift up like that. Okay, just so you all know, you need to undo the bottle cap on top of the brake reservoir, which will be under the bonnet. Just so when you push the caliper back, the fluid's got somewhere to go. It should have a bit of pressure there and you won't be able to do it properly. Okay, so just undo this 12mm bolt, then it lifts up like this. Right, the brake pads are these parts here, either side of the disc. You've got two in each caliper, if you don't know. So just get a little screwdriver and prise them out gently. It pops out quite easy, really. Make sure you get the correct ones for your car. Just match them up with your new ones. Now put the caliper back down like this. You see a little hole there, and the piston's to the right here, so you need to lever that back if you haven't got the proper tool, which I forgot to bring this. This is on my brother's car, I'm doing this. So just put the screwdriver there and push the piston back. You can see it going back there. It's to go all the way back in, or else you're not going to get the new pads in. Yeah, I am doing this one-handed. So when that's up, you need to get a wire brush and just give it a little wire brush around the where the pads are going to go, like this. And blow away any dust that you get off. Okay, now you've done that, you get a little bit of copper grease and stick it where the pads are going to sit, which is here, here, the top, the bottom. If you don't do this, then you do get a squeak every now and then. I'm sure you all heard a car get on the road, put the foot on the brake and it starts squeaking. Okay, then just clip the pads back in the right way. Right, now when you get the pads in there, just put a little bit of copper grease on the back sides, which is here where the piston's going to go. And the other side here. Just so when you put the cage down for the caliper, you put your foot on it, there's going to be no squeaks. Right, you just need to push this rubber, which has got a spring inside, just so the cage sits down. Then pop your 12mm bolt back in, make sure it's nice and tight. Right, when you've done this, just put your foot on the brake pedal, give it a few pumps for the piston to pop back out and take its position. Then what we do is put a little bit of copper grease around here, because we had trouble getting the wheel off this one. Just the next time when the wheel comes off, it's will come off a lot easier than us trying to bash it with a hammer to try and get it off. Right, so when you've done that, pop your wheel back on. And the wheel nuts, there's a certain way they go. See the round part there? That goes into the wheel that side, so it sits central. I've seen quite a few people put these on back to front. And when they are on back to front, you get like a little wheel judder when you put your foot on the brake. So it's moving a little bit. So make sure you do it the right way. You must probably wear something out quite bad. So yeah, just do these up hand tight, then get your brace bar on there, and just pinch them up a little bit as far as you can, because the wheel's still off the ground here. And then when you let your jack down, just retighten them to what your handbook will say. Okay, the most important thing to do now is just put the cap back on the reservoir at the top. The fluid level would have come up a little bit. Okay, thanks for watching.